Hi, I'm Glenn Scrivener from Speak Life. Let me share with you the encouragements that we've received here at Speak Life just in a week's worth of ministry. On Sunday, I preached in the morning at Emmanuel Church Brighton, where 2 young women made first-time commitments to following Jesus. About 12 others joined a baptism class that very night to explore the Christian faith and decide whether they might want to take steps of faith themselves. On Monday, Paul Feasey, my fellow evangelist, and I broadcast our weekly live cast, equipping Christians around the world to share their faith. We also published a fascinating exclusive interview with Professor John Wyatt about protecting the unborn. Both those videos reached thousands of people. On Tuesday and Wednesday, I travelled up to Reading to equip Reading Family Church in evangelism over 2 nights. At the same time, we republished popular videos on Halloween and Reformation Day, all of which really reached thousands more people. On Thursday, I recorded an interview with YouTuber Paul Vanderklay, a man with an extraordinary online ministry reaching in particular young men. In the comment section of that video, I learned of people who'd been significantly pointed to faith in Christ through our online presence. Friday was a day off with the family. On Twitter, though, I learned of a man who'd been decisively helped over the line to faith in Christ through our video ministry. On Saturday, I went up to the Midlands Men's Convention, where I spoke 3 times there up in Nottingham, and then I travelled down to Oxford, where I spoke in the evening at an outreach event. On that same night, Meet the Nativity, last year's Christmas outreach from Speak Life, was awarded runner-up for Best Video at the Premier Digital Awards. Earlier in the month, it won a Jerusalem Award at BAFTA. And then on Sunday, I preached evangelistically 4 times at St Ebbs, Oxford, and I was also emailed by a woman who had come to Christ a month earlier through our New Age outreach in London. She was asking for church recommendations, and it just makes me think God is so very, very good, and we are so incredibly thrilled to be a part of what He is doing. And this is just one little evangelistic charity here in Eastbourne, trying to reach the nation for Christ. Where to next for Speak Life? Well, we want to multiply our evangelism by multiplying evangelists. We long to see young men and women inspired, trained, and released into a lifetime of fruitful ministry. To that end, we are pursuing our vision of the Speak Life Foundry. Through an intensive internship, we want to forge evangelists and evangelistic resources to bless the church and reach the world. Beginning in September 2019, we plan to host a handful of motivated evangelists and creatives for a 1 to 2 year internship. From our redesigned Eastbourne headquarters, we'll study together, go on mission together, and produce world-class resources together. We don't want to merely multiply our media input through the Foundry, we will do that many times over, but we want to multiply creative and passionate evangelists who will be forged for a life of mission. We need to raise at least an extra £80,000 just to afford year 1 of the internship. This represents £50,000 for 5 interns and £30,000 for an office and studio redevelopment. This kind of fundraising represents a doubling of our regular income, but we feel it's right to step out boldly through faith. Through this project, we can multiply media and missionaries to reach the world and bless the church. There is much to do, a huge harvest awaits. The workers are few, the hours are long, and the resource is limited, but that was always the case. We are so glad of your partnership with us. Would you prayerfully consider making a gift today? Will you help us to speak life to a needy world?